Did I really
Yes,
get
you
it?
did. Yes. Yes, you did.
What's good? Cause we just tryna get it poppin', what's good? Yeah, yeah.
Hey Bofrots. So I'm pretty sure I look pretty crazy right now, but I have an interview with Meharry Medical College, School of Dentistry, in 30 minutes. And yeah, starting my makeup, trying to set up the space. I'm trying to show you guys. Let me see if I can flip the camera to show you guys what time it is. Do you see it? Okay, yes. Oh, come on, focus. I'm really excited. We're supposed to have this interview, let's see, like I think about a month and a half ago. But, you know, with the pandemic, things are really slow. So I'm now hearing back from them. Just a little bit of information. I applied to them, I believe, either June 16th or mid-July. I'm gonna have to double check that. I'll probably put it here. And yeah, I'm really excited. The interviewer called me and she was very sweet. And so we have a Zoom link set up. I don't really know how to really feel right now. I think I'm just happy that I have another interview. This will officially make it 5 dental school interviews I've had. And yeah, it's just a really good feeling, just to know that, you know, I took my gap years. You kind of get into this rut of like, am I gonna make it? Will I even get interviews? I'm here to report that yes, you can. Delay does not mean disqualified, as my apostle likes to say. And yeah, just keep the hope up, keep the faith up. And yeah, so I'm looking pretty crazy right now. This is not how I'll be looking. So give me literally like 5 minutes and yeah, I'll be done with my makeup and show you guys how I look after.
1 hour later.
Okay guys, so that was the shortest interview I've ever had, which is fine. Like, I don't know. It was
You got it right on the dot.
Did I really
Yes,
get
you
it?
did. Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay, so here's my tip. Okay, so this is what happened. So I always have my handy dandy notebook with me that I've written all of my interviews for. So you guys are definitely, hopefully before I start dental school, we'll have like all the tea I have been able to gather from my 5 interviews. But hooch. Okay, one thing I didn't do. So one thing I did do and would recommend is go over your entire application, right? I know you know yourself, but just go over your entire application. I was very fortunate that I had this book because just 30 minutes before I started videoing, I was able to kind of go over the questions I've received from other schools about my strengths and weaknesses, my challenges, all those things that maybe you don't have in your personal statement or your AdSAS application. Definitely go over that, right? One thing, and then go over your supplemental application, because most of those things are the things that you have said why you want to go to that school. I had written that I was going to talk about the Salt Wagon Clinic for Meharry because that was something that was interesting to me that I was able to find on their website and through other students. But I didn't even get a chance to talk about that. She really focused on me and my story and why I wanted to be a dentist, some challenges I've had in undergrad, good and bad. What about my undergrad did I like and not like? What was something I regretted during my undergrad? It was honestly like about 4 or 5 questions max. And I answered them within 1 to 2 minutes. Oh, the mission statement, which is why at the beginning of this video started this way. So she specifically, out of all the interviews I've ever had, she specifically asked me about Meharry's mission statement, which is very obvious. It's actually like one of the top questions that you see on Student Doctor Network, because none of the other schools actually specifically asked me that. I never thought to look at it. But man, did I wing it. I was like, oh, this is, I understand that this is your vision and you guys want to help minority communities. And that's also why I even became a dentist in the first place. And da 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 da. And what did you see? What did you see as their mission statement? So study your mission statement. What is their mission statement?
Exist as a center of excellence to improve the oral health and overall healthcare of minority and underserved communities. special emphasis on providing opportunities for other migrants and other people of color and individuals from disadvantaged backgrounds.
Okay, I'll paste, if he's too far, I'll paste it here. But yeah, I hit it right on the nail. Basically, Meharry is me and I am Meharry, okay? She also asked me what, in general, with all dental schools, not Meharry, what is something I know about that I will face in dental school, and what are some things that I haven't considered I will face in dental school. And I knew the things I was gonna, so I said, specifically at Meharry, I knew I was gonna have a small school, a supportive community, and things like that. I didn't really know what I wouldn't know to expect, but I mainly talked about the things I wouldn't expect to experience in dental school is discrimination and racism. However, that is something I've been hearing that isn't really discussed. That's something that I haven't prepared to experience in dental school, and that was my answer. And okay, just to give you guys also, it's officially like 4 months from the day December 15th where we should have heard back from schools. So this is one of those later in the cycle interviews. And to my understanding, I'm actually really curious because this is the only one I've ever had post 2020. I am really curious to see how long they take to accept me or if to give me feedback. That's actually really what I want to know. Okay, what questions did I ask her? I got it from a friend who's from UCSF, but I basically asked, how long have you been working for Meharry? What are some positive changes that you have noticed throughout the years? And then what are some dental curriculum changes that you also feel is a positive thing? What are the resources for students who struggle academically, outside of just remediation? No, I didn't say that outside of the remediation part, but I wanted to basically hear that there was more than that. Yeah, and she was really sweet. I don't know if I can say her name, but I already have her email to my understanding, so I am going to write her a thank you email. Most people recommend to send it right immediately after. And whenever she checks her email, she checks her email. So yeah, that's my Meharry interview. Hope that was useful information for you guys.